Come up with the name for our person using the Hugaka. Yippee the Hugaka. And I guess we could try to make them look dragony. We could also just like wear one of the dragon things actually, so this may not matter at all. Let's just go with a color of light blue. Sure. And the hair, what speaks dragon enough to me? Sure. Well done. All right, cool. Ancient dragon woman. You know what, sure. Ancient dragon hyphen W. Oh. Yeah, sure. Actually, ancient dragon W. That works. Pointy nose for the snout? Sure. Let's see, face structure. Nose ridge. Okay, nose length. Okay, position. Tip height. Yes, the dragon. Behold. Ancient dragon W. Amazing. Let me pull up the ER tool. There it is. Okay, dragon. I think the hyphen. Yeah, Hunter's Great Katana. Cool. Squidward. You know what? We actually are Squidward. 1520 on this. Sure. 15 and 20. Do that. Do that. And I think we're good to go. Right? Yes. Okay, cool. Hold. Oh, yes, as I was saying in chat a little bit earlier, I did post the food pics to the Discord peeps. I kept meaning to send them, and then I kept forgetting. But then I remembered again. Today I made chicken nuggets. And potato wedges. Which isn't a huge feat, but you know what? They looked really good, and they tasted really good too. This may have been the first patch of, like, potato wedges that I made. And I did all the steps, like, properly. So they came out, like, really crispy on the outside, but, like, soft on the inside. You know what I mean? Like, they came out like some real potato wedges. I'm proud. I'm proud. I also maybe have a bunch of leftovers if anybody would want any. Anybody want a chicken nugget? Or potato wedge? Anybody at all? Alright, we got a few people. Rip Hadva. You get an extra, like, deformed chicken nugget because of that. This weapon... This is Somber too, right? Yeah. I guess we'll do the same pathing that we had. I do kind of like the Somber weapons. They take us into Volcano Manor pretty early. The smithing ones, we have like no reason for Volcano Manor. At all. The way we did it yesterday, where we basically progressed the base game the whole time as we were doing the DLC, that worked out so nicely. I just enjoyed the fact that we could finish the DLC and I didn't have to come back and do like all of the underground and all of the other bosses. Get all the way to Melania. No, it worked out much better. We're doing that again today. Unless you want to kill Rykard with the smithing weapon. That's never happened.
I bequeath you. It will some torrent. Treat him with.
Nobody doing it early, at least. Like, we've definitely used smithing weapons on his phase 1. Phase 2 would end up being Serpent Hunter regardless. Unless we got a good Ash of War.
Could you help us out, Cully? You will just thank you. I was put and I ended up.
Give me the mushrooms.
Or I could then.
Okay, bye, Bach. Never want to talk to you again. Yeah, emphasis on want for sure. I do really wish that we could do in a timely manner, right? That's the main thing. In a timely manner, Rykard's phase 2 without using the Serpent Hunter, but it would just take really long. I'm sure it's very much possible, but it would just take forever. Because you have to do, I think you have to do some like weird stuff of just like running all the way back to where his like tail is and like you're hitting the tail. But then he's got really good tracking to turn around constantly, so half it's just running around him. Or waiting for him to like do a move and then his hand's close to you. So you get like a hit on the hand. Bro's got 60k HP. I don't know about that. All the deaths would be a big part of it. Did you guys hear a ding dong? Oh, hold on. I may have some audio things routed incorrectly. Give me a second. Yes, okay. Hold. Is someone at your door? No, that was just an app. But like the ding dong me around this time. Why? Happened once yesterday after the power 2, but thought it was you. Okay. Okay, I made a note for myself. I can't quite change it right now. But you shouldn't get too many more ding dongs randomly for the rest of the day, I think. Maybe like 1 or 2 more. So strange, I didn't intentionally route those differently, but maybe something reset. Strange. Also, hopefully we don't get a random power outage like yesterday. Luckily, the footage still saved. Thank God. But, like, it's concerning, you know, when your stream just cuts randomly. The worst thing that could happen is that, like, recording getting corrupted. And then you have to go back into Twitch and get the VOD and all that. Ugh. Just do it, Chad. Wee. Don't need the faith tiers. I'm guessing this is mostly... No, this is quality scaling, isn't it? Strength and dex. Strength and dex, then both of those tiers in the physic wouldn't be too bad. At least for a while there. Charge attack wouldn't be too bad. Stamina stuff not too bad. Some of the basics. Tell the person at my door that you say hi. Sure thing, Jim. I'll get right on that. Grab some lilies. I think that's good enough. Oh god, the map pieces. Somebody help. No problem, Sidus. Have fun earning your Halloween armor. Speaking of Halloween, Jed, I've got some plans. For things that involve stream. Other than the, you know, other plans that I've already talked about. A mysterious thing. You guys will see. A surprise even. Okay, I'm gonna just not go to Caelid for a bit. We don't really need Caelid for much other than a Grace to Radon, which is later anyways, and the 8 and 9, which is also later. Perhaps we just try to book it to Godskin Noble, get him out of the way for a good 7. Come in and say, hope you're having a good day. Hope it's going well. Are you feeling alive today? Okay, well, you're on mobile, so that's already a bad sign. Yeah, the answer is no. Yippee. Yeah, no problem. I'm glad to see you. You know, I'm glad that you're alive. How about you're enjoying being alive? That is to be questioned, but you know. Who knew a major surgery would kick your ass? Yeah. They really should have told you beforehand. Just be real upfront with you, like, hey, just let you know, you're gonna hate this. Okay, cool, thanks. Them not telling you is medical negligence. Surely.
Hello? Can you hear me? Help me. I'm stuck.
Oh. Run! God, they just go sporadic on you. Frosty and Twitch Mobile are both annoying. Yeah, I guess Frosty, at least you get the access to emotes, but they're still a little bit extra to deal with. Yo, 8, no absolute way. Is that the HDE yeepers that I see? Yeeping it up. Welcome, yeepers. Hope you're having a good day with all your yeeping. Tis him. Oops. I'm dead. I'm alive. I don't know how we live. I went the wrong way. Think you have the highest streak? What's your streak at? Wasn't even paying attention. Seven? Was somebody not at like 9? I can barely count that high. At least you can. Your streak is stuck at 1? Yeah, that's not true. You've been here every day, essentially. It's weird. Math major, by the way. 7 is the highest number. Okay, cool. Got myself a good little talisman. You don't use big numbers other than infinity anymore? Oh, what? In like your math classes? You don't talk about the small or like the regular big numbers anymore?
Come on.
Are you here as a... I'm afraid of...
Cool. Do I want the green turtle talisman? Kind of want to say no. But I feel like we'll have a free slot anyways. No calculators for exams. It would mean to do big number times big number. Oh, that's fair. I see. I used to find it really weird. I had some like coding classes. I just found it really weird doing tests that were on like paper. Makes sense, like what the teacher was trying to get at. He just wanted to make sure that you understood code well enough to do it by hand, but it was just weird to do. A coding part that was on paper, yeah. The worst part is you just lose out on the ability to copy paste. And then if you want to delete like a line or something, like, oh shit, I needed to move this line before this line. You have to erase everything. Ugh. I don't miss it. I don't miss that at all. That's just horrendous. For many years you used Notepad for PHP. Notepad's goated though. I don't even know if it's underrated anymore necessarily, but Notepad's just goated. Yeah, no autocompletion or anything. I was kind of the same way too, Mina. Like, I'd started off with so many non-autocomplete things that like... What was the software? VS Code? Like the editor? Using that just seems so crazy to me. Very nice though. Nicely put together. Yeah, Visual Studio. They've got like two different versions. They've got like the big one and then VS Code, which is like lightweight or whatever. Encouraged to have ChatGPT help with the code part of the homework. That sounds like fun. Not really, but fun. It kept checking what you were writing so it visually lag behind. Yeah, that's one thing with like helpful software. If it's being too quote-unquote helpful, it just gets in your way constantly. I hate that shit. It's like autocorrect. Sometimes you just want the autocorrect to just be off. Could bleed.
Thou art of passing skill. Warrior blood must truly run in thy veins. Tarnished.
Okay. Here we go, back to the parryable moves. Bro took forever on that one. Alright, cool. I keep forgetting that I grab the talismans. We should probably keep those on. Yeah, Margaret, we get it, we get it.
It's tightly hooked. The guard you'll breach. Well, but of course.
Okay. Shoutouts to the Gauge. Any shoutouts? Limgrave's done. Let's go to Liurnia. You once typed me on your phone and it autocorrected to mnemonic? Why? Surely this average human would not want to type the word me. That makes no sense. Ah, they must have meant mnemonic. Did I grab the strength here? I want to say I did. Strength knock. Yes, cool. Bye, doggos. And a shout out emote. I like it. Because your phone's main language is Danish and English added as secondary, absolutely refuses to recognize the capital I as a word. Oh. It insists that I write I, or you write I, because I means in. I think one of the things that irritates me is when you when you're spelling a word and you're not quite sure how to spell it, like maybe there's like an E or an I in the wrong place. So you type it all out, but it doesn't give you any suggestions, and then it just says that it's wrong, and then you can't get a suggestion, so it's like, well, damn, what the hell's wrong with it? You swap keyboards? I've had that happen before, too. Especially on my phone, I have this, I have like a thing where you can just swipe over the space. Yeah, over the space on the keyboard, and then it will switch your keyboards, like between your keyboards that way. So sometimes I guess I'm just swiping the space, and it switches over to a completely different keyboard. I remember sending my friend a message at some point, and then randomly there were just like Korean characters in there, and he's like, hey, you okay? And I'm just like, yeah, don't worry, the keyboard switched. Oh, don't worry. I cannot speak multiple languages. I was taking Duolingo at some point. I wanted to learn South Korean. Because I had like researched and it seemed like a slightly easier one to learn or get used to. I know bits and pieces of, well, Korean and Spanish, and that's about it. Can't barely speak English. You could write text with your phone in the pocket. Dude, I had an uncle that used to do that, actually. And you would think, like, him texting and driving is very dangerous. It is. But the man was a mastermind at it. He just didn't have to look at the phone, you know? Hey, yo, is that an entonces I see? Any entonces? Where my entonces gang at? The only language you're vaguely comfortable with is Latin, and that's dead. Good language. I mean, I guess it is really good. You would know, like, a lot of root words for science things. I don't need to be here. Bro, you're literally dying in bed and you're still using entonces? Of course, say. Would you want us to treat you any differently? Went to Oslo for 24 hours 6 months ago. So you started Duolingo and Norwegian a bit beforehand, and you still have a 6-month streak in Norwegian to this day? Let's go. I mean, to be fair, if you don't like keep up your streak in Duolingo, the Duolingo bird will find you. And will hurt you. I think Jeep is just entertained by Duolingo. It's not a bad thing to be entertained by, to be fair. I think knowing enough bits of a language and maybe some sentence structure just so you could like read signs at the very least is nice. But I don't know, it's difficult, at least for me, to really latch onto a full language. Granted, I've never given it the full approach of like immerse myself in that language. I think that would really cement a language for me. I've just never had the opportunity. Okay, cool. Somber 2. How many roommates does your grandfather have? Yeah, that seems very important to know. Thank you for sharing this knowledge with us, Jeepa. We'll use that every day. And they were roommates. Good reference. My cat plays the piano. Actually, you know what? Hold on. We could all learn that phrase. That was not too bad. Katten min spiller piano. I like it. Actually, could somebody find an emote of a cat playing piano and then just make the name of the emote Cat and Min Spiller Piano? Who's down for that? No one will ever understand what it means. True, Mina will know. And Jeepa, apparently. Grab the 1, the 2, the 4. Just need the 3. Oh, is that a cat piano emote? Captain Min Spiller piano. Let's go. I'll refresh the on-screen chat. Hold on, give me a sec. Rip say. Rip anybody on mobile. Give me a second. Where's my chat? Alright, try typing it now. Chat, go for it. Let's go. Okay, we got all that. Let's go to Volcano. Actually, I guess before I fully level it, I'll upgrade to 4. Saw a picture of a warning label on a packet of cigarettes in France that said the cigarettes cause the cancer. So le true. The French speaking the truth. Excuse me, gentlemen, I'm just passing through. Guess what it means? I have no clue, Jim. What does it mean? Good catch on the Scoopy Peeps. Well done. Ugh, get away from me. Hoping that I knew the answer? I think it has something to do with cigars. Just a shot in the dark. Okay, neat. Let's go hit up Mr. EG. How's it going, EG?
I am an alto.
I am an alto here, perhaps. Mm-hmm. Okay. Honestly, speak to Melina. Hello, Melina.
Fit to see and it seems torrent, whereas I'm there is, but I can take gathering.
Okay, not right now, but thank you. All the tiers in the entire map. There we go. That's good enough.
Shall
Maybe
I
we
turn
have a
and let
level.
share them with me?
We do have some
Your
levels.
thoughts, your ambitions,
Neat.
the principle.
Normally I'd go through Volcano Manor, grab the 5 and 6, and then plus 6's thing to fight Noble. Let's just fight him with the plus 4. I think that'll be okay. Put the beacon beams? Okay, cool. We're off to the manor. Do I want to change anything here? I guess not really. Although, this. Hello, abductor. Please eat me. Eat me. Perfect. Plus 4 shouldn't be the worst on this guy, damage-wise. In theory. Get by the Kyle. We just have to hope that Noble isn't stupid, you know? It's a lot of hoping, but still. Oh yeah, that's fine. Get a bleed too. Yep. Another bleed. And he's nice and dead. Easy peasy. That honestly worked better than I thought it would. Let's see. I think we're missing one stone sword key. Yeah, we are. Which we can grab right from the elevator, so that's not too bad. Hello and excuse me. Maybe a little overkill for that guy, but whatever. Yeah, we'll grab the 7 here. We need a 5 and a 6. Which we can just grab in Volcano Manor here while we're around. And then we'll head over to Caelid for the 8 and 9. So we pretty much got our +9. Get away from me. Bunch of creeps. Oh. I can't TP because I did not sit down. Oh. Well. Oh, you know what? Okay. You know what? We should end up back at the Grace over there, and we can come back around for our runes on this side. Tactical death for the fast travel. It's early. And because of our tactical death chat, we get an extra piece of cinema. Who's ready? Behold, chat. Bridge cinema. It's here. Unexpected, but it's here. Oh, what's it pulling out of the lava? Holy, what is that? Could it actually be? A whole bridge, ain't no fucking way. It's wild. It's insane. Wow. Okay, neat. Let's go grab the 6. You know, in hindsight, this probably took longer because I have to run back down here to grab the 6. But oh well. Worth the experiment. Where's Kyle at? Here he is. Okay, we're good. I may have like left that post a little too early, but we're fine. We're fine. Cool. May as well make our way over this way. Get away from me. Ugly bats. Ow. I like that bats can actually be so cute, but they decided to make them butt-ass ugly in this game for no reason. Okay, cool. Now we can leave. Off to Kaled. From here. As soon as we get the +9 and upgrade our stuff, I think we're just running it at Mr. Radon. Uh oh. Don't kill me. No. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. All is okay. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything else that I would want to pick up. We're just rushing it. We maybe could make use of the Millicent stuff, but I don't know. Unless it's like a really fast weapon, I tend to not care. Okay, no back shots today. Big sad. Making it up eventually. There we go. Jeez. Now you have to wait until the machine is done painting grass onto glowstone blocks. Does that, like, do anything to the glowstone blocks? I'm so curious. Makes it look like grass, but it glows. Like, would it look like 100% just like a normal grass block? Just as a light source, though? That's pretty cool. The torches in your base. Yeah, it's a nice way to do lighting without having it look ugly or weird. We'll get my 8. One more stone. Perfect. Go hit up the main man EG, get the upgrades, and I think it's time for Radon, chat.
Then I presume.
Cool, got the +9. Should he make the trees glowstone too? That'd be kind of cool, glowing trees. Okay, 24 and 24. I do like that. Let's do... $21 on both of these, and then we can get some endurance too. All right, off to Radon. This shouldn't be too bad. I don't think any enemies will pose a huge threat to us with this weapon. Even the NPCs, we've got like nice reach and speed and stuff. Plus it's a little bit heavier, so even their armor, it should go through their armor relatively well. And good Ash of War for dragons, / just extra damage on dragons in general. Hello, Mr. Red Daniel, is me. Please give me the nice move. Or not. That's cool too. I pressed the roll button. I disagree with that. I'm disagreeing, chat. Unless I was out of stamina. Maybe I was out of stamina. One of the two. To progress, you need to harness Starlight, a whole mod dedicated to harnessing Starlight. With abilities and transmutations. Oh, interesting. What does the Starlight do for you? Is that the abilities and transmutations, or is it something else? Get a little extra damage here. Ooh, nice. I couldn't get around. Yeah, I couldn't get around him with my no stamina to get the riposte, but the Ash of War did it. Let's go. Cool, we're on down. Let me in. Now we did basically lock ourselves out of the Alexander Talisman, but oh well. Not the end of the world. Let's go fight Mr. Godric. Get him out of the way. Bully him, even. Get away from the Mr. Torch pole, man. Bro thinks he's the main character every single time. I should probably level. But I feel like we've got enough damage, so just fuck it, we ball, we can level afterwards. That should be okay. Hi Godric, nobody likes you. Yeah, we got plenty of damage. Good bleed. Ah. And he's dead. Shh. Goodbye, Godric.
All that is golden. And one day, we'll return together to our home, bathed in rays of
Yeah.
gold.
Golden shower, we get it. Let me out. Off to the duo. And essentially Altus. I'll do tax. Yeah. Damn, but 4-shot. Nice. You've only used this thing on a few bosses, but this thing's already kind of insane. And like we can only stand to grow a little stronger, you know? For Gillica, let's just try the Ash of War a couple times. I would guess for the Ash War, you get like the weapon hitbox plus projectile hitbox, which is very cool. Hello, Gillica. You shall do the science for us. Yep. Cool. She's nice and dead. Shh. Good signs. Would you just miss everything you swing at while you're on horseback? There do be a golden seed. Gonna grab this in case, for whatever reason, maybe we want to do the Millicent stuff. Get over there pretty fast with this. At this point, I've probably fully decided against it, but oh well, just in case. Oh yeah, I did look at a trailer of the, and a bit of gameplay of the Pokemon game we were talking about yesterday, Chat. Pokemon ZA. Oh. It really do be another disappointment, don't it? Are you saying no as in you like it, Jeepa? Yeah, it's fine. Hmm. Have you played it, actually? Ooh, you beat it yesterday. Okay, then tell us your review. I'm curious. I've only been hearing bad things, and like the gameplay that I watched, it didn't look amazing. So I'm also on that little side of bias. Your view is that it's fine. Okay. So good, not great? Like something like that? Okay, not slop is fair. That's fair. I can see it being overhyped in the wrong way. Over unhyped. What's the word? Over demonized? Over criticized? Yeah. Over critiqued? Anything like that? Not quantity at all. It's a very small game. Okay. And the bits that they have are decent. Story-based game, not a Pokemon, gotta catch them and battle them all kind of game. Okay, okay, I can see that then. From what I've seen at least. I could see that. Do you feel like you'd like it better if it was more explorative? Like if they were to have a ZA2 and it became a little bit more open world explore? With a proper world?
Very let my hand.
Longest cutscene ever. Please. Yeah, let's grab a talisman pouch. Speak to Mima. Hello, Mima.
Fine, you have it now to become the thing as become.
Become. Its setting is one city, has a bunch of fetch quests, make you go everywhere and do everything. How would you compare it to Legends Arceus? Because it looked, I guess, similar enough to me as someone who hasn't actually played the games but has seen somebody play through gameplay. Your complaint is that in classic Pokemon fashion, it could have been so much better. That's what gets me, though. And I think a lot of people, or at least a decent bit of people, who would genuinely care. It would make sense that people get tired of having to come to the same conclusion per game. Better than Scarlet and Violet by miles? Okay. Was that the one that you said that you enjoyed, though, as well, Scarlet and Violet? Or that people were taking well to? I can't remember which one it was. Scarlet Violet had the 2 FPS windmills. I see. Put that on, I think. But Arceus was enjoyable because it was exploratory and you could do cool shit. This one you can do cool shit, but it's more limited because Pokemon are only in a little... or in little fenced areas in the city. Oh, okay, so they're not like fully scattered about. They're just in very specific locations. Arceus, you can get chased by a Pokemon. So then, since it's so small, like in the areas where there aren't Pokemon, would that basically be like quest lines and NPCs and stuff? Maybe like a shop or something? And that's basically the whole game? I see. I think scoping it down is a good play by them. An entire rooftop system with Pokemon? Oh, okay. Guessing for like different types or whatever. Hello, Godfrey. Is Lidditch. Biggest complaint for you is that it's just not a $70 game. Okay, that's fair. Not lazy, it's safe, is what you would say. Okay. Interesting. See, in my opinion, and again, this is as someone who doesn't really play the series, any of the games in the series, but enjoys games and seeing companies do well. Had they maybe come up with this instead of Arceus, for instance, and then fleshed out Arceus as a later release, that would have been great. Move-wise by them, right? Okay, 30. Then the extra here. Oh, I have another talisman slot. What are we putting? May as well put this. We want gold silver remake in the new engine. That would actually be dope. I love gold silver. Good stagger. Should get a bleed soonish. There's the bleed. Ha! We killed him. Let's go. Thank you for the Clispy. Good Clispy. What you'd want personally, mainline game that isn't ass, don't care about all the new gimmick shit, that's whatever to you. Just that the mainline games have just not been good. Mainline games being like what Gold, Silver, Scarlet, Violet were versus these offshoots.
Shall I let my share them with me? Your thoughts, your ambitions, the principles you would follow.
Okay. Welcome in, Drew. Hope you're having a good day. Hope it's going well. Heart Gold, Soul Silver do exist. Is there something else that the other ones got? Fire Red and Leaf Green got? Hello? Since when can these things do backsteps? The first time I've ever seen that. The fuck? The models look really good. Yeah, actually, the gameplay that I saw, it looked like the characters and the Pokemon themselves, the attacks and stuff, that all looked fine. The only thing that I didn't like the look of was, like, the city seemed really just drab as they were walking around in the streets, and even the battle arenas were just, like, very plain. Which I guess is fine, but still. Repetitive and not modeled well, yeah. Which was a complaint I saw in Arceus. Arceus, they were just like, yeah, this is the same exact, like, house, copied and pasted, and then they changed the roof color. It's a design choice that they just kind of keep going with, which is a little saddening, you know? At least for these offshoot games. See, we've done 3 people. More got to be dead. Yo, wait, no, wait. Chat, there do be a Gamba up. Channel prediction. For those who know, we're about to fight a, well, kill a staff of the guilty lady. See if she drops her staff. 2% drop chance. Bet your points. What do you think? Are we getting it? We did get it yesterday, so we're maybe not due. We're maybe not due. We did get it yesterday. It was a good payout for the believers yesterday. Though we have had in the past getting it 2 days in a row. So don't count yourselves out completely. Bet your points. Narrative-wise, I finally finished the XY story, which was left hanging after they canceled Z. Okay, okay. See, that seems kind of smart of them, then. To do a smaller game to tie up some lore things. Not that, like, companies really care if they finish lore or not, but it's just less questions they have to deal with in the future, I'm pretty sure. So, smart move by them. In that regard. Hello, Mr. Kindred. Will he scream at me today? Maybe not. Good night. New platform is finished and all set up. Let's go. All wired up, actually. Damn, part of what makes this weapon good already is the fact that you just need such minimal stats and stuff, and just equipment, to get it up and running and do good damage. Like, we got some bare minimum shit on. Is there any information on how much poise damage the Ash of War does? Per chance? Because we do still hit them with our weapon. I just don't know if it'd be comparable to like a charge attack. And then maybe the projectile does like 3 or something extra. Maybe. More than 2? True. Thank you, Mina. Extremely helpful. This is why you're a VIP. Uncharged, 22. 16.5, 16.5. Oh, okay, so they split it up. Interesting. $22 is not bad at all. That's basically like a jump attack on the weapon. I would guess that a jump attack does about 22, maybe 24. Last call for the Gamba peeps. What do you think? Yes or no on the staff? It's up to you. It's not actually up to you, but the points and the betting and stuff, that's up to you. Why did him just like falling from the tree do half my HP? Like, did it really have to? Me when I run into the crossbow. MVs make no sense to you? Are those the numbers that are like 200, 300, etc.? Those numbers? Because yeah, those don't make sense to me either. I don't understand what those mean. Any actual numbers? Because I have no clue. What was the question? What do the MVs mean? What, like the motion values? Also first attempt? Yeah, like they're a ratio or something? She didn't drop anything, by the way. Second attempt. Ooh. I don't know, chat. She's not dropping anything. Believers, you may be cooked. It may be Jover. Last attempt. We'll give her the royal treatment. Oh, she dropped something. It looks to be of average functional size, though. Survey says. Trash. Rip. Pay out the doubters. Base points value that weapons have. Motion value is a percentage of that. So an R1 is typically 100. Which is 100% of the base poise damage. Oh, okay. So if it was like 200, that'd be 200% of base poise damage? Like, am I following that correctly, or did I do that wrong? Yes, okay. Where would we find base poise damage of weapons? Is that also on the list? Because that might be helpful for some of the other Ashes of War that have, like, base poise multipliers. Like, I think, what's a good one? Impaling Thrust, for instance, is like a base poise multiplier. You're getting 185%. It's okay, okay. I see. This makes the sense. Also, it's Fire Giant time. Yeah, it makes much more sense. Thank you, Drew. Yeah. Oh, missed. Come back. real good damage. Ooh, I got a little stucky. I got a little stuck. Surprised he didn't roll away, but I think that's because I like stayed in place, or I didn't stay in place. I like ran away, so he didn't want to roll away. That means 600 if it's 300 and 300. Yeah, because it's like a plus. It's just adding them, essentially. Okay, let's not mess it up this time. Okay, nice. Mr. Fire Giant is good at veg. That's why stuff like Unsheath and Impaling Thrust are so good. 600% of base poison, they're fast. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, well, understanding how that works then, why would they have a whole other system? You know, another system of numbers that I'm more used to? Thank you for the clappy, by the way. This thing did some real good work to him. I think the weapon's big enough to really just hit him in that weak spot. Off denial. Whoever made it like that, I guess so. Let's get more of these. 37 on both, nice. Could probably aim for like 60 on both. Apparently this is how Monster Hunter weapons work, and the person who made it was familiar with that. Oh. Scruff has 800. Yeah, that makes sense. Scruff's like an instant 40 poise damage. And if for some reason you need it to be more instantaneous, you can get an instant 30. It's just kind of wild. For a little straight sword. It definitely makes sense for the like Ashes of War that have base poise multipliers to them. I feel like the MV system works much better that way. Now it's your turn. Maybe get away from the corner. Oh, just not far enough over. I needed to run. Close. Still getting used to that little strafe. The, like, backhand pokey with the end of the halberd, that's not too bad because you know exactly where it's going, but the big swing around, it's a very wide swing. Oh, the Great Katana R1 string, you really go all in on every swing. It is very nice. I do like it. Like, you feel like it's a bigger weapon. You're getting that proper feel, but it's still nice and, like, you know, concise. Plus it mixes in pokes and stuff. Very versatile. Okay. My own bad. Welcome in, A-Town. Hope you're having a good day. Hope it's going well. Hope you're doing well. I saw that Banished Knight go for the overhead and figured, oh, I could just walk around him. You kind of need to run around him. Ooh, all the raffle winners. Nicely done. Nile over here just casually trying to attack me. King it. Now it's your turn. Okay. Chat, I'm hearing all sorts of thunder again. If anything happens, you know what it be. Ooh, I can't fit one in there? Okay. That third uppercut do be a little bit fast. It hates you. On the Scoopy, you have to be fast enough, A-Town. Like, you have to do it when you see Scoopy show up on screen. Saw Josh doing a swag crouch for one of his swings in the biggest this morning. A crouch. Which one? I guess one of, like, the sideways ones. Yeah? Don't know which one, though. Whoops, I was not thinking about the fact that the others were here. You find a clip? Okay. Swing after now does the backward swing. We missed any of the big dragons? No. We haven't done any dragons yet. Who's the first dragon we normally do? I think the first dragon normally is Bayle. So we got a while. There's like 3 that we fight. And this weapon would not work on Pulaski. Fortisac should melt though. Imagine if Ancient Dragon Man was included for the anti-dragon effects. That'd be funny. Oh, big crazy move. Oh. Just a little bit too close. Yeah, we are just not nihiling today. I wanted to stay close because I actually wanted him to do it. That way he would, like, do his move. We've moved away, like, a little too early before, and he just stops the move completely. Alright, we'll stop being greedy with it. No more greed, chat. Surely. Surely. It's your turn. Just give me literally the one move. Or anything. Like, do literally anything. There we go. Let's not get God again. Welcome in, CJ. Hope you're having a good day. Hope it's going well. Okay, nice. Slightly longer than wanted detour, Mr. Nile there, but oh well. Good insight as to what we can and can't do. Oops. Swag crouch. Oh, with the combo broadcast. I see, I see. I'll have to check it then. Nile Tech is always appreciated though. That guy can be a menace. Mostly because of his summons on like low damage runs. Or low HP runs even. Wee. Hope we didn't get the no death cam, but we didn't die, so that's something. $33 total? Yeah, the 16.5, 16.5. Which isn't bad. I'm glad the projectile still does something, so we could like hit them from a distance and still get some good poison. Damn, yeah, if you guys hear any like random rumbling from my mic, that is thunder. Just around. Been stormy around the past few days, especially last night for you. Hopefully you don't get any like crazy weather with it. We have needed a bit of rain, but still. If it means a power outage for me, I don't like it. Let's get this place done with. Okay, it's been working to distract at least this lady. The other lady, I think we can just disregard trying to distract. But having this one distracted is very good. Welcome in, Gomer. Hope you're having a good day. Hope it's going well. And welcome in, Bobbit. Hope you're having a good day. Hope it's going well. What ability are you doing? You barely have any health and you're already in Consecrated Snowfield. We're just doing like stats for the weapon to make it work well. So it's quality scaling. So we're just scaling strength and dex. You could obviously put, you know, vigor if you wanted to. But to make the weapon work out as best as possible, strength and dex, they both scale easily. Built different, it doesn't get hit after I just got hit. Yeah. I mean, you could live a surprising amount of things at like 0 HP. Has been so far not too bad. We've got some good damage going, and I mean, we can only stand to get stronger. Would you say wrong? Using locations of where people are is a bit bad etiquette-wise. Because not everybody maybe wants their, like, location said. On the internet, at least. But otherwise, all good. You're all good, Gomer. Don't worry about it. It's amazing how much stuff you live at base figure. Yeah, even in the DLC. Cool. Joke's on you, I got the candles. The assassin thought. The spawning and dying immediately. Like, just send me back to the grace. Yeah, let's run through the Halleck tree. Let's go kill Loretta. That's been working out nicely. And then we'll head over to Mr. Moog. Do I care about the money? She did, in fact, assassinate too late. I think if I, like, crouch over there and get into that window, maybe she doesn't notice. But it's just kind of like RNG where she's at. If she just, you know, physically sees you. Fully made it to the Halleck tree. Off to Loretta. Hello, dude boys. Hope you're all doing well. They're just chilling. Thank you for the opposite word of assassin, Jim. Mouth out. We'll keep whatever we have on. It's working fine. Just make sure he's dead. No to you. No to you. Get away from me. Neat. Yeah, I think we'll keep everything the same. Physic we have, strength and dex tiers. That'll still give us some good damage. And then like the talismans we got on should work well enough. There's nothing I would really want to change to. I've only got this extra and we can't repost her. Loretta time. Yippee. Hello, Loretta, it's me. We're back. Wait a bit. Yeah, we'll just let you get over there. Oh, whoops. I rolled a little bit too early. Just a little bit too early. How many full playthroughs you reckon you've done? No clue. Actually, we have a list of runs that we've done. So you could check that like list. It's not quite up to date, so there's maybe like a few extra on top of that, but you can see on the list about how many we've done, at least request-wise. And then there's a suggestion list where we've done some suggested runs. And those are listed. Most of them would be all Remembrance runs as well, because I just like the all Remembrance things. What's the Ash of War? It's the one that comes with the weapon. Dragon Wound Slash. Whoops. Okay, that was my own bad. I stayed a little too close. We must remember, do not be greedy. Yeah, the run is we have to do all the Remembrance bosses, and we're just using only this weapon to do all the Remembrance bosses, which this one's a good weapon. It's not too bad. Yeah, DLC weapon. You get it from an NPC. Very good. Okay, nice. She's getting dodge. That's her out of the way for later. We'll come back to the Hog Tree way at the end for Miss Melania. But I do want to grab the +10 over here. Milk will be next. Thank you for the clap. Be appreciated. This weapon's so curved. Pizza so tasty. What kind of pizza you got, Jim? And also, are you willing to share a slice? I'll share some of my chicken nugget. We'll make a trade. Get away from me. Imagine if pizza weren't tasty. In some alternate reality where everyone wants, like, Brussels sprouts versus pizza. Okay, I say that Brussels sprouts are actually kind of good. Some food that everyone doesn't like. Versus the pizza. Also, hello? This man just decked me with the torch. Chat, what's a food you don't like? I'm trying to think and I'm coming up a little short. Cheese pizza, you didn't want to do any extras. That's fair. I feel like cheese pizza is still pretty goated. Beans on toast. You know what? That's a good one. Broccoli? Ooh, are you a broccoli hater, Hadva? That's a little insane. I like broccoli. Now, would I really go out of my way to get broccoli? I don't know. But I don't find it offensive in a dish. Would you even hate things like a broccoli cheddar soup, for instance, where it's basically smothered in flavor? You'll eat raw broccoli, but refuse cooked broccoli. Oh. Interesting. Okay. You don't like the taste of balloons. You know what? Good for you, Jim. Good for you. Texture is nice, though. You don't feel like it's a little rubbery or latexy? Not the slightest. For almost every veggie raw? Oh, okay, that's interesting. So you wouldn't even like them like steamed, where they're pretty close to raw, just a little cooked? Broccoli, no. Steamed is worse than fully cooked. And what about the other veggies? Soggy broccoli. See, if your steamed vegetables come out soggy, you're not steaming them correctly. There's supposed to be some snap to it. Oh, Mr. Blob. Oh, not again. Come on. There we go. What an idiot. Steamed asparagus is delicious. I don't know if I've had steamed asparagus. Actually, no, maybe I have, like, once. I can see the appeal. Wish you knew that when you were younger. What about the steamed veggies? Yeah, you don't want your steamed veggies to be soggy. That's, like, overcooked or over-steamed. Air-fried Brussels sprout slices. This intrigues me. Let's see, for Moog, I think we've got pretty much everything set up. I should probably go do the +10. You know what? Let me do that before I forget. To EG. How's it going, EG? I got one more upgrade. Nope, not a purchase. Okay, thank you. You refuse to eat anything with mushrooms in it. Is it a texture thing for you, Mina? I can see it being a texture thing. Certain kind of fat that leaves a texture, or leaves a layer in your mouth and throat, like an oil. Okay. See, now there are different kinds of mushrooms with different textures to them, but I don't know if that layer of fat thing is like on all of them. Not that kind of oil, Jim. Yeah, I don't know if I've experienced that with mushrooms either, but I feel like foods that I eat that have mushroom in it, they're so incorporated, you're like getting a bit of everything else. Horrible. You've associated the taste with the squishy texture. Lingering layer makes you gag. Ah, yeah. I could see that basically turning off the dish or the food entirely. Fancy here. I do like mushrooms. So much so I would put mushrooms on pizza. Not all the time, but I would. Hello, Moog. Do I have heals? I do. Hello. Oh, not another shower, really? My poise. Ooh, good stagger, though. Jesus. So close. The heal. The heal. My heal. Well, nice. He's good and dead. Mr. Mogdown. Alright, we get it. You died. Let me go. Cool. Let's see. Let's do 25 here. That might be enough for the run. We'll toss any extra at the end into it. And then I'll put the extra into Dex. Sure. Actually. Yeah, we can do this. Off to the DLC, peeps. But first, boo. Let a boo. You stink. We hate you, boo. Mom would hide mushrooms in foods. Oh, yeah. I hate when parents do that, actually. My parents never did that to me. But I had other issues, not of not liking like certain dishes or whatever, or foods. More so, I just wouldn't eat a lot. So they had to like ensure that I was eating, and they would kind of force like me to eat at certain times, even when I wasn't feeling hungry. But they never did the hiding food in a dish. That just sounds despicable. Yeah, we'll grab these 2 pieces of Scadu here. And then not get the one by Prospect Down or whatever it's called. That feels like less work for more reward. Welcome in, McDad. Hope you're having a good day. Hope it's going well. What kind of run are we doing tonight? It is All Remembrances, Dragon-Hunters Great Katana. Not going too badly. Finally a cool weapon. This is a very fun one. I think this is probably like a fan favorite overall from the DLC. One of, at least. Like, backhand blades are still probably a favorite for a lot of people. Great Katana in general, like as a class. Very good. I feel like there's another one, but we actually haven't done a run with. Which one is it? Oh, Anvil Hammer. That's a cool one too. Just huge fucking hammer bonk. Here it is, the Bloodfiend's arm. True. That one's that, like, if you're looking for an OP weapon, you'd look no further. That's fair. And nicely enough, you could just get it from the start of a DLC run. With a little work. Cool, let me grab this grace. We'll come back here later. Then go back to base game and smash all the bosses. Yeah, you basically have good one-shot potential with that weapon. Because there's multiple things to charge, or to buff a charge or two. Anvil Hammer's the next one that you had planned to redeem. It's a good weapon. I've used it a few times. Not a lot, but a few times. I think like one of these runs where we dedicate the build to it and the stats and stuff would be pretty good. Oop. Use the flower weapon from the DLC. Why is that? Flower weapon, the one that you get from the boss? Is that the one that you're talking about, McDad? Yeah, probably, I mean, probably a few reasons. One, he's pretty easy to fight, especially if you just have any fire damage, right? Like, you're going to do huge damage regardless. And then two, we used that weapon literally the other day, and that is the fastest weapon time that I have, so I can see. It doesn't weigh too much, but it's still Colossal moveset. You're getting Colossal Poise. Good damage regardless. It's Armor Remembrance. Maybe more reasons. Not too many downsides to it unless you just hate big weapons, you know? We would die. Have anything to do with it being good for a level 1 low requirements? No, I don't think it's great for a level 1. It's got slightly higher requirements, I think, for a level 1 at least. Where the hell am I? Welcome, Sinus. Hope you're having a good day. Well, welcome back. Run's going good. I got a little hung up on Nile. My own bad on that one. But otherwise, good. Number one guy killing Putrescent Knight with it in like 4 hits. Yeah, it does really good damage. Plus, it's got Holy, so him and Gaius would melt to that weapon. Got your dailies done on the way to being a Halloween hunter. What do you get from doing those dailies? Do you get like just a costume or something that's Halloween related? Or other benefits? Whee! Tickets to buy the festival armor. Interesting. Think about his stagger meter not resetting at the beginning of the fight. Don't know if I've heard of that, but I feel like when people were doing like bounty stuff, when DLC had kind of just come out, I could imagine they were taking advantage of that. Special meals. Ooh. Talking about WoW? No, talking about Monster Hunter. He was able to do 2 charge R2s with the bubble tier, then stagger. Do a 3rd charge R2, get another stagger right away because the stagger meter doesn't really reset. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, if you have like holy damage, big holy damage, and easy staggers, Putrescent Knight is basically nothing. He's already kind of nothing as is. You're not going to see him really living for that long. Grab the skidoo. When I get to this next grace, we'll go back to base game and fight Mr. Red Bull. Get him out of the way. Bro's just trying to chill at your run through and trash his setup. It's fine. They'll put it back together. I'm sure they'll be fine. Excuse me. Your time away from the game didn't magically allow you to be able to defeat 9-star monsters and you don't understand. Surely you're getting live hacked. Someone's just live hacking you. Look, Chad, it's a doggo. Hi, doggo. There we go. Goodbye, doggo. Back to the DLC, I think from here. Let's go grab the 2-handed talisman. I don't think I really care for 2-headed turtle. I'm debating. If we need more stamina, we'll just add more stamina. That's fine. But we'll grab the 2-handed talisman. That's a good buff. We've got the base game green turtle. That should be fine enough. I'm just being real lazy, not grabbing the double-headed turtle, but whatever. And then that's basically it. Learn to use the eye hunters. Even have a special strong one during the festival. These are the equivalent of summons in Elden Ring. Oh, okay. Just wish you could get your solo skill up. Would like using the extra hunters not get your solo skill up? Wait for another one. Like watching guys like me that know the game but wouldn't be uppity about taking a tip. You know, Can't watch the streamers who are new to Elden Ring and want to kill every boss. Streaming for 3 months and still in Liurnia. I guess it does depend on what, like, run they're doing. You could be doing a pretty tough run. That would take months to complete. And you'd only be in the Liurnia in month 2. I think you'd be able to kill the 9 stars with the AI helpers. I see. Do you think you'd have to do a lot of, like, grinding on your solo stuff in order to kill them? Or not really? Oh, so hold up, Dad. I got you 1 second. Actually, no, I have got you. Thank you. Then you say you should try this weapon. It makes it easier for first timers. They're streamers, so apparently first time Elden Ring runs have to be naked, and once you pick up a weapon, you can only use that until you beat the game. It really just depends on what run you're doing. The first run that I streamed was actually level 1. I really wanted to do a level 1. But I still used a variety of weapons. We used like all the tools at our disposal, everything. It was very fun. And then from there, we've gotten a little bit crazier is all. We grab that. Let's go back here. Actually, you know what? Hold. Before we do the rest of this, let's go fight Miss Renala. Let's get her out of the way. Yo, holy shit, Bill. Welcome in, Bill and Raiders. Welcome in, Beeps. What are you guys last up to? Some Hades 2 action? How was the Hades 2? Haven't been hearing anything bad about that game, actually. Hope you're doing well and the stream's doing well, or the stream did well, etc. You're like 8-2 in your last 10 runs. Let's go. Nice. Is there anything that you're doing particularly, or is it just playing through the game and trying to do better? Hi, Moongrum. Bye, Moongrum. Poor Moongrum. Replace you and you. You. Trying to beat the games so you can go play Hell Mode, which is New Game Plus. Oh, okay. How close to that do you think you are?
Come, O sworn giant.
Damn, alright. That was a half HP on one charge attack.
Come, O sworn dragon.
Oh, little Rani, my dear daughter,
Hello, dragon.
my light into being.
Please leave. God. He just kept going. Oh well. Hate spawns taking her off auto lock. Yeah. It gets real annoying even with like the dogs or something, you know? If you've got something ranged and you're trying to like toss it at her. Oh, we're here. Nice. Let me just take the teleporter, get over to Turtle Pulp. We don't actually need to do the avatar, so I just want the Grace by Turtle Pulp. Oh, yeah, that's her dead. Got the boss down. I've had it happen with the melee weapons too. It's very annoying, I agree. Now, the troll she disappears for, so like that makes sense. But for the dragon, for instance, it'd be nice if you could just stay locked on, because she stays there and she's just standing there. You would also want to get like underneath the fire from the dragon too. So then when you have to relock now, you're like locking onto the dragon and the dragon's got like 3 different points to lock onto. It gets real annoying. No collab tomorrow, because we had one this last Sunday. Collabs are pretty much back on their every other week schedule. Oh, I forgot to change that command. How could you change that? I knew I forgot something. Only bad part about doing a magic run is fighting her, so you end up using Moonveil to get the fight done. That's fair. That 80 resistance could be a lot for magic builds, even if you got huge damage. Thank you, Hadva. Let's see. Let's get to Creepy Man Ymir. We'll talk to him. And then I think we run towards Moose in the base game. Or actually we could go kill Loretta. You know what? We'll do Loretta instead. You know Skirts from IRL or did you meet online? We only know each other from Sir Lil Aggie's chat, actually. He's a good friend, though. And then we basically started streaming around the same time. So doing collabs together felt like a good variety thing for both of us to do. Sadly, we started with a good, like a really good co-op game, so everything else has been a bit downhill. It Takes Two is just like peak collab gaming. Yeah, it's a really good like game to play with a friend. They've got such good co-op mechanics, good story, good writing, etc. The characters are fun. It's just finding other games afterwards that gets a little tough. Split Fiction wasn't bad either. It's from the same devs. I just didn't like the writing in that one as much. Do not forget to nominate me for best Minecraft streamer.
It is a inland seeing.
Hello, creepy mans. Just give me the whistle. Okay, thanks, bye. Brendan, you are not enjoying Split Fiction as much either. Did you also play It Takes Two? Or at least like watch through it or something? Still surprised that's its own category? What, Minecraft streamer? Two games have their own category. See, Minecraft's just big like that is the thing. And like, streaming's not even, I think, the biggest part of Minecraft for content creators. It's more like on the YouTube side. Like videos and stuff. Look at the point of Minecraft other than making super cool homes. There's like progression stuff to do. If you work with mods, like for the game, then there's like plenty to do because people in the community have made community mods to do all sorts of things. The appeal to it mostly though is that you can basically do whatever you want. You don't have to do like houses necessarily. You're kind of like recreating your own world that you want to, or creating a world that you want to. That being said though, it not being for everyone is perfectly fine. Not every game is for everyone. Yeah, it's just peak sandbox gaming. Do whatever you want. Tell people if they're playing Nier Automata and don't like it, they're playing it wrong. That's, I mean, that's a way to approach that, sure. I don't agree with that approach. But sure. Peak should win best stream game or whatever it is. Actually, have you guys seen, if anyone's been on Steam recently, there's like an RV game that you could play with people. Has anybody seen that? That looks like a real funny one. Just you and a group of people trying to carry an RV from like one side of the country to the other. And it looks real, like, heavy on the shenanigans. You only play good games, fair. Hello, Loretta. It's like we fought you already. Okay, goodbye. Every version of her is now just dead. That's so sad. Back to the DLC. Thank you for the GG. Appreciate it. I did just realize that we just kill every version of Loretta as fast as possible if we're doing it this way. Poor Loretta. Jump over here. Hello, random tree spirit in the water. I still wish we kind of had like a sea beast to fight. And it'd be hilarious if you like drained the water and the sea beast like was just on the ground struggling for water and air. It'd be so funny. Excuse me. That's the strat. Drain the water first, then fight it. They could have honestly done that and then like given maybe different rewards. That would have been something cool. Like you have to choose whether you want to fight it with or without water. Also, behold, chat. Pure cinema. It has arrived. Wow, it's really draining. Holy. It's just wild. Wait for it. Wow. I know, the water drained. It's crazy. Thank goodness they have that cutscene and not one for some stupid boss that's required. My yumptin' yump. Oh, this was a mistake. I pressed the roll button. I disagree. Oh man, we're gonna be sent all the way back, chat. Oh no. All the way back. You know what? We'll salvage this a bit. Hold. We're just gonna fight Scatter Tree right now. And then we'll get the guys. We'll be a little bit low on the scatter, but that'll be okay. It'll be fine. We've seen worse. Look, man, Cappy, hope you're having a good day. Hope it's going well. Honestly, no clue. I'm also curious. If we're counting just the specific weapon runs, I doubt we're even like double-digit percentage. But if we're also counting the weapon classes, maybe quite a few. Alright, how good or bad does this look? Not too bad. Alright, honestly, not too bad. Boy, this sure is a weird plant. It's moving. What? Yeah, fine damage. Did you miss, guys? No. I just figured we'd do Scatter Tree right now. Since we got sent back. Ooh, rip. Oh. When you get the stacker on him, that's crazy. Get away from the wall just a little bit. Nice. Well, that's flower done. Let's make our way back to Gaius. And the rest of Shadowkeep, actually. Thank you for the GG. Appreciate it. You really don't need much. Also, good to know that, like, we don't even have to go all the way to Gaius and do Shadowkeep. To get to the same, like, starting level of Scadu we normally start at. Because I think we pick up, like, 1 in here. Before Gaius, at least. Just be very quiet, Jen. He has no clue. Alright, surely he turns counterclockwise. We hope and pray. I can't get over their capes just looking like drapes, you know? If you need more scatter, you can always add hippo. Yeah, he does give you 2. We've never needed the extra, though, I will say. Plus, like, we still have to run all the way to the backside, like, around Shadowkeep, just to talk to Ymir anyways, which is why I don't really go for hippo. Plus, there's also the other hippos that are just, like, out and about. We could kill them, too. Let me grab this for later. Isn't it Ymir, not Ymir? I don't think it matters. I don't care enough for it to matter. Maybe it's Ymir with an E. Yeah, his name's just Miriam. Or we could just call him Mother. He does want to be a mother. Like the mother. I'll grab it the brace. Sure, if you want to call him mommy, go for it. That's like his dream. Bro just wants to be mommy. Okay, that's basically everything from here. Make our way over to Gaius. Scatter tree's already out of the way, which is very nice. Trying to think where I want to fit in setting up Moose in the base game. I can't remember what we did yesterday. We could also go talk to Ronnie now, actually, which is very nice. And then when we get to Moose, we can do all the things. All good, we'll figure it out. Oh, you know what I liked? We get 2. Yeah, keep that at 25 for now. That seems fine. And then 49. Good damage. Let's do a bit of this setup now. Because we got a boss right here that we can fight right away. One day gotta do a random wheel and must fight them in that order. As long as it doesn't, like, break how we're supposed to get through the game. Hello, Ronnie.
Though I have intrigue, wilt thou? I am the that I might well.
Sure will serve you.
God, thou it left go there.
Okay, cool.
Yes, I don't know what since I asked. Common pain should, if it were up, but who?
Yeah, basically any percent plus Radon and Moog. I guess we could just do them first.
You've defeated a grand again, the carrier and I. Together.
Together. That starts off that whole thing. It's Gaius time. Should be another. Yep. Good little stagger. You should want a phase transition. Okay, nice. Not too bad. How many bosses do we have done? I need to double check. 5, 6, 7, 8 bosses. Thank you for the clappy and GG. Not too bad. It's not like you're seeing extremely huge damage on him, but at the same time, you're just getting solid damage, decent speeds on the damage, and good poise. I think I killed the horse, but not the guy. Yeah. Once you got this weapon, you used it for the rest of the DLC, you really had no issues until Consort. Yeah, that's fair. I could see it, like, especially first time fighting Consort, or your first playthrough fighting Consort, it feeling maybe a little slow. Just because he's so in your face the entire time. Yeah, plus the pre-nerf with the cross chop. I had a mix of different weapons. I really like the Black Jail Knight's. His weapon. What is it? Like the solitary sword? Solitary greatsword? That one was really fun to use. Good Ash of War too. Used him for a while. This I did use for a bit too because we had a quality build. And then I can't remember. All right, we'd used Rolana's swords, which those were good, at least for mob clearing. But then for actual bosses that felt a little tough, I ended up using either this or Claymore. Oh wait, maybe not Claymore. Iron Straight Sword, something like that. We can just do, I think, Mimic here. I'll grab the Grace. And then we'll go back to the DLC, because I do want to do the Ruins before we head to the next boss there. Goodbye, Mimic. Okay, that was fast enough. Maybe we'll grab the other Grace. I don't know why I thought that'd be less than a one-shot. Like, of course it'd be a one-shot. Alright, cool. Back to here. We'll do these ruins, and then I think it's time for Rolana. Good catch on the Scoopy Peeps. Well done. So close on the slots, Drew. If I hit one of these dudes, do they all wake up? A few of them do. You even first tried Bayle? Oh, with the weapon? Very nice. Bayle, let me see. Who had taken us a while? Bayle had taken us a while, and Rolana for sure took us a while. But that being said, Rolana was my first Remembrance boss that I had come across. I just didn't go to Bellerout. Not because I didn't see it, I just chose not to go that way. So she took me a while. And then I can't remember who like our second was, but we got to Bayle pretty early. To the point I said, okay, let's come back to Bayle. Finally. After Rolana, we'll probably do ADM, who also doesn't take too long, so we can make some base game progress. Let's just set up Hornsent. Hello, Hornsent. Blah, blah, blah. Revenge. He hates Mesmer. Alright, cool.
I am led, but you two, then you must
Something, something, simping noises. I want to kill somebody, though. Who should I kill? Sure, I'll think about it. Maybe the Hornsent. We rest. That sounds like a great plan. Let's kill Hornsent. And then a bunch of talking. Meets me in the Black Keep eventually. There we go. I feel like if I was more into the lore, I low-key would kind of want to do, like, stupid lore summaries for the game. Nobody would care for it, but I would just have fun making them. You'd eat that shit up, not gonna lie. I feel like you need to know the lore, though. Alright, cool. We're at 10. That seems good. Rolana time. Hi, Rolana. Like a poorly translated mod. Ah, damn. Well, she died. I don't know what caused her to do the magic thing to me there, but I mean, that worked to our advantage. She should have done the fire thing. Oh well.